Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. um this is the first time you're seeing my face for over a year now, and we have a guest, my sister-in-law. She's also a YouTuber. What do you do on your YouTube channel?
Alright guys, my name is Lily Valentine. Okay, so my channel is all about lifestyle, motherhood and lots more. Yeah, so that's what I do on my channel.
So today we'll be talking about marriage. She's married and I am single, and every time I have so many questions to ask married people, and today she's my guest. She wants to answer all those questions. She wants to give me answers to my curious questions. And stay tuned, you will enjoy, because she's fun, lively, and she's beautiful. So stay tuned. No, just watch to the end, you will enjoy, and you are going to learn one or two from this
Definitely
video.
guys, definitely.
I wrote questions down because I don't want to make mistake. A lot is a lot. So my first question today is, we hear about marriage. How is marriage?
Well, the straight answer to this question is that marriage is beautiful. Marriage is great. It's beautiful. Okay, like, it's an institution by God, and God saw that marriage is beautiful. That is why He instituted marriage. So basically, marriage is beautiful, very, very beautiful. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, marriage is beautiful. I've not been there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I will not
Definitely
talk.
very soon.
Soon, no. Is it true that, another question?
Okay.
Is it true that the first 2 years of marriage is usually tough?
First 2 years.
Yes.
Not just first 2 years, guys. Like, not only first 2 years. I must tell you that, well, it depends on how fast the both of you are able to adjust with each other. But I tell you, for some people it's more than 2 years. For some people it could even be up to 6 years of marriage. The first 6 years of marriage, wow, they are usually not so easy, very, very tough. Okay, because for two people to have come from two different backgrounds, okay, to have had two different orientations, okay, so you don't expect two different people to live under the same roof and then everything is moving so smoothly. Yeah, they have to really learn themselves, understand themselves, and know their boundaries. Okay, so in the course of learning how to adjust, yeah, with each other, so this is the period that is usually not very, very easy. So I must tell you, the first 6 years, let's just say first 6 years of marriage is usually not so easy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So do you miss being single?
Oh my God. You can ask that again. You can ask that again. Guys, I miss being single, okay? I miss being, honestly, like, if a kind of would have turned back, how do they even put it, turn back the hands of time, there are so many things I would have put right being single. Okay, that is why I really admire single people these days. Sometimes you admire where you are not. There is this Igbo adage that says, Ebe Madonna Noge Naguya. You understand? Yeah. So single people are actually trying to, like, they are longing to get married. While married people are actually missing their single, days.
Like, have you ever thought of, I wish this marriage you can go on holiday, like 1 month of not being married? Have you ever given that?
Oh my God, a lot of times, guys. A lot of times.
So that means I need to enjoy myself now, so I will not miss anything.
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Discover yourself. Find passion in something while you are single. I keep saying it, guys. If you are single, find passion in something. Discover yourself. Learn something. Learn crafts. Learn handworks. Anything at all. If you want to go to school, as much as you want, please do that. If you want to travel, explore. Go on an adventure. Enjoy life, because marriage has a way of restricting someone. Yeah, so I just miss being single. That's the honest truth.
I have this question. Okay. Like, I've been wanting an answer like this question. Okay. I've given it a thought so many times. The question goes like, how do you create a balance about the both families' demands? You and your husband's family.
Okay, first of all, we live in an African setting where, of course, when you get married, you need to take care of the both families. Not taking care of all their needs per se, but at least if they have any need for anything, at least you should be able to do something, okay? But when you look at it the other way around, you are married. Your marriage shouldn't be a cash out, like a cash out point for anybody, okay? And the both families should also understand that, of course, there must be financial need arising from the both families. So basically what you need to do is, however you know you can support, please don't hesitate to support. That is exactly what we do also. Anyhow, because nobody is buoyant all the time.
Yes.
Nobody is buoyant all the time. So anytime you know you are buoyant and maybe some needs arise from the both families or from either of the families, of course you need to help out. You need to do your best to make sure that that particular problem is solved, and that is how we really create a balance in helping the both families financially.
Another thing is, once you know that someone is married, just know that this person has a responsibility. You can't compare when the person is single and when this person is now married.
Exactly.
Because one, they are going to invest in their children. So demanding too much is not good. Don't be entitled to someone's money. Do you understand?
At all.
Yes, they can gift you, but don't make it as if the person is owing you. Yeah, you're supposed to do this for me. This person has needs.
Of course.
So when, like, let's say now, as you're married, let's say from your own side of the family, they are too demanding. It's going to bring an insult to the family, because your husband one day, one way or the other, is going to use it against you and say every time your siblings are demanding. Do you understand?
Demanding.
So once you know that two people are married, or your brother or your sister is married,
exactly,
you just have to,
if you know your boundary.
Yes, know your boundary. You can draw back. Yes,
that is why I said initially that once anybody is married, once your sister is married or your brother is married, don't see that marriage as a cash out opportunity.
Yes.
It's not. It can never be. Okay, because they have their own responsibilities also. So sometimes some people's feeling of entitlement is so sickening. Like, you just see a lot of people, or some people, demanding as if it is just their right. You must do it, and when they are doing it, when they are asking something, you could just tell that this person is just feeling unnecessarily entitled.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So it's good to help. Like, I don't even stand on the way of help at all. That is me, and I can never do that. So, but anytime we are not buoyant enough to help, we can't kill ourselves.
Exactly.
Yes. So that is it.
So another question is, sorry guys, is it compulsory for couples to have joint accounts? Again, are you supposed to know your partner's income?
Well, this one is also a deep question, and it depends on the understanding of the couple. Okay, yeah. So it is not compulsory for couples to have joint accounts, but if you think that the level of your understanding is just okay, like it's perfect, you are matured enough to handle the joint account, because trust me, it's not every couple that is like mature enough to handle the issue of joint account. Because one person might try to take advantage of the account, but once you understand the reason that account is there, so you have to follow it properly and not take advantage of it. So it's not compulsory, but it is still possible for couples to have joint account, and knowing your partner's income, still the same understanding, and it's not compulsory if your partner is able to take care of you very well, like meet your demands. But the question comes, or the doubt comes, when you are not being taken care of, and in your heart you feel that this person earns a lot. That is when the curiosity starts rising as to knowing how much he earns. But in a case whereby he takes care of you, meets your need, not your outrageous needs anyway, like your normal needs, so why not?
I don't want to be calculating money that is not mine. I feel like it should be private. Like, I don't
Yeah.
want to know what you are.
Me, I'm
your
not curious
account.
to know.
Yeah,
Like
don't-
I said, take care of me. That is where I stand. Take care of me. Okay? Any day you are not buoyant enough, I can as well understand that
understand.
you are
Yes.
not buoyant enough to do this. So it's not a big deal. Knowing or not knowing, it doesn't make any difference. Yeah.
So this question now is, how will you react when your husband falls out with his siblings? Are you going to be neutral? Are you going to be neutral? Are you going to be checking up on them, or maybe, or because your husband is no longer in a good relationship with them, you stop talking to them?
Well, it depends. It depends on what made them fall out. Okay?
Okay.
If you are the reason they fell out with each other, like if maybe they don't want the both of you to be together, you know, and they fell out with each other, there is no point trying to go back to people who don't like you, right? So but if it's a normal sibling rivalry or disagreement, you could as well, that is your role, because all of you are now family. Yes, so that is your role. You could as well come and try to know how you can bring peace, okay, if it is possible. So there is no need to actually inherit an enmity that you don't know how it started.
But you can still be checking up on them.
Of course, you can still be checking up on, except it is obvious that they don't want you.
Okay.
Right? They don't want, they rejected your husband and they rejected everything about. But if it's a normal disagreement, like you can as well try to bring peace, right? So that's where I stand.
So this one. What were your fears the first day you met your in-laws, the first day you came to meet us?
My fears. See, guys, there was nothing to fear, okay? Because I know I'm a very confident person, okay? But naturally, every lady that is going for an introduction for the first time will be skeptical somehow, like, are they going to
like me,
find any fault with me or something? But in my own case, I know that, see, I must be very factual, like I had nothing to fear, okay? On the other way around, I was even on the lookout for something I wouldn't like about them, okay? So my fear was not even about them liking me or not. My fear was about whether I was going to like them, the whole thing. So the fear wasn't even about me or about them. It was about me, like, what if I don't like them? What if I don't like anything about them? So I will call it a quit or something like that. So basically, I had nothing to fear. The very first day, I just went there very confidently, and like in the company of my sister-in-law, we scheduled the meeting, and then we came, and that was it. So fortunately for me, my mother-in-law of blessed memory, she fell in love with me the very first day she saw me, guys. Oh my God. Till she died, she was so much in love with me, okay? So I really miss her a lot. Yeah, so nothing to fear.
Yeah. So next question is, how do you settle your arguments, disagreements? Do you invite a third party when you're having issue in your marriage?
Well, like I said from the beginning of this video, I don't know if it's in this video that I said it or on my own channel, that marriage is not for boys and girls, okay? Yeah, there are people, okay, let me start from the men. There are men that are 50, but I call them 50 years old boys, okay? Yes, because you just be surprised that these men will be having issues in their marriages, and the next thing is that they are inviting third parties, okay? It sounds so childish. And women who are also 50-year-old girls, okay, they are not mature. That's why I said maturity is a total ball game. It's a total different thing from age. Maturity has nothing to do with your age. You could be 50 and still a boy. You could be 50 and still a girl, okay? And you could be 18 and handle things very maturely. So having issues and inviting third parties in your marriages is just, it sounds so childish. Okay, so
but I think it depends on the issue.
well,
Yeah, it depends on this infidelity.
okay.
And taking a second wife, or there are things that you can't handle, that you need to report to the
That one is not far from issues. That one is is a problem.
it's a problem.
It's a problem.
Yes,
It's a problem that needs to be solved.
Okay.
But when you talk about
Just
normal
minor
issues
okay.
like disagreements between husband and a husband and a wife, so inviting a third party is a no. You could as well. That's why I laugh at some men that actually bring out their wives in public to be crucified.
Yeah.
You know, over little issues, they will just bring out their wives before everybody, like, she did this one, she's so insulting, she's so disrespectful, this one. And trust me, the way you treat your wife will actually give the next person the room to also treat her the same way. So I feel that it's boys that do that bring out their wives' issues, or girls also. Yeah, you fell out with your husband, and the next thing you do is bring him out, bring the issue out.
There are things you can't take back.
Yeah.
When you discuss those, there are things you can't take
You can't take it back. Yes, that's true. So you just have to be mindful of what you do and how you invite third parties into your marriage, because inviting them might not be a problem, but them letting go of your marriage might now be the big issue.
Exactly.
Right? So any day you fall out with your wife and you do not invite them, you are in a hot soup. Okay? They will be like, he's no longer we no longer know what is happening in his life. Yes, she's now controlling the man. But trust me, there are men that won't give you the room in the first place to come talk to their wives anyhow.
Yes, now.
Yes, they can't give you that room, no matter what. Real men, mature men, real men correct their wives in the bedroom.
Yes, not in public.
Then when it's not getting out of hand,
that public is eye service.
Yes. Not in public. When everything is now getting out of hand, like you can no longer, she's obviously being so disrespectful. She's fighting you, and you can't even, control it anymore. You could now, and even at that point, you still have to be mindful of who you invite into the issue. Yes. Yeah. So that's basically it. Real men, they correct their wives in the bedroom and not in public. Okay. So
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the final question, because I know that a lot of singles are watching this video. Okay. So what advice do you have for people, single girls and single boys, singles?
Okay, now we are going to focus more on single ladies. Okay. So I believe that it could also be applicable to single guys. First of all, if you are a single lady out there watching this video, okay, the first thing I need you to know is that being single is not a curse. Okay? Yes, it is not something to be embarrassed about. It's just a season you need to take advantage of. See it as a huge blessing. You need to take advantage of this season of singleness, because once you miss it, you can't have it back again. Okay? So just take advantage of being single and discover yourself. Find yourself. I don't know how many times I've even repeated it in this video. Find yourself. Find passion in doing one or two things. Add value to yourself before even thinking of moving into marriage, because trust me, it's going to help you a lot.
I want to marry a rich man. What can you offer in the marriage? So please discover yourself. That thing you have passion in, make sure that you discover yourself and do something, add value to yourself. The time with which you hunt for a partner, use that time to add value to yourself. This is something that I would have done over and over if I'm given the opportunity again to go back to singlehood. I would have gotten a skill, learned a trade, added value, much more value to myself. Okay, so the next advice is, please, any relationship you want to enter into, make sure it is worth it. Very important. Don't enter into a relationship that will
reduce your value, or if you're a Christian, don't enter into a relationship that could, reduce your divinity, reduce your Christianity or your faith in God. It is not worth it just because you want to get married. So make sure that you are entering into a relationship that is worth it, okay? Because marriage can either make you or mar you, all right? It could either build you or destroy you. So don't even rush into the marriage that will destroy the value you have even added to yourself already. So be smart in the choice of a partner, okay? So this is the little advice. Again, marriage is not what you see on the internet. The marriage is real hard work, okay? It's hard work. You have to put in your best in marriage. Is a real hard work. It's not frivolities, okay? It's not something you all this romance you see on the. If you marry somebody that romances you all the days of your life, that's good though. But the reality is that marriage is not what you see on the internet. So have that at the back of your mind, okay?
Thank you so much. I learned a lot from this video, because all these questions now, I've had it at the back of my head that I needed answers. Although some might say, why didn't you ask your mother? I just needed new marriage, people, youth might not go, because our mothers now everything is endure. So I got my answers, and truly I appreciate your efforts in answering all these questions, in being real. You didn't sugarcoat anything. Thank you so much for appearing on this channel. It's not easy to have a fine somebody.
Oh my God, I'm blushing.
Find somebody with brain.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you are in our family, because a big asset.
Thank you so
So guys, go to her channel and you'll be glued to her channel. Just go there and watch all her videos.
Yes, guys.
Yes. She's good, fun, and real. That's another thing. Thank you for watching. See you next time in my next video. Bye guys.
Bye.